Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. So to make a long story short, I have never changed the oil in my Ninja since I have purchased it. So previous owner did, but I put on several thousand miles last year. Before I really get into the riding for this season, the oil and the filter needs to be changed. So figured we'd do it and bring you guys along with us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Well, let's head over to the bench and see what we need. We got all of our stuff all together here. We got our oil filter itself, the ratchet we're gonna need to take the plug out, funnel, we got some nitrile gloves, and of course, shop rags as always. When I did my chain cleaning video, a bunch of you guys yelled at me for not wearing gloves. So I have gloves this time just for you. And actually, before I even put these on, I probably should put my hair up just because it's gonna get in the way, especially once we get on the ground. Perks of having long hair. Let's get to it. Another thing that you don't necessarily need, but that definitely helps, is a stand. Oh no! As well as a roller. Less work on your joints, I guess. All right, put that back where we found it. Go ahead and get this guy up on the stand first and foremost. We do have our spools on here. Worst part of all this is just lining it up, so let's go ahead and get that done. I can do it. Okay, I think we got it. I just have to actually, come on girl. Here we go, all right. Please God, come on Lord, give me strength. Here we go. Oh, took way longer than it should have, but we got it. Okay, now that it's up on the stand. So the actual filter itself, it's right here, even though that's a little hard to see. Right here is where it's at. And then on the right side is where our oil window is and where we will put the new oil in. You have to change the oil in a motorcycle for the same exact reasons as in a car, to protect the engine and keep it running smoothly. So over time, oil breaks down and gets contaminated. It loses its ability to lubricate and cool effectively. Dirt, combustion byproducts, and clutch material will build up in it, and it can become acidic and actually start to wear the engine from the inside out. So if we don't change it, it can just increase the engine wear. We can overheat. We can have some sluggish performance, which I have definitely noticed in my couple of rides that I have done this season so far. So we typically want to change our oil anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 miles or every 6 or so months, whichever comes first. And personally, I'm right in between that 3,000 to 4,000 mile marker. So now is the perfect time at the beginning of this season to change the oil. Another thing that we forgot about is a pan. So you're gonna have to have something to catch the oil. You don't need something necessarily exactly like this, but something that is gonna catch the oil and have enough room for all of it to come out is what you need. Just get everything into position here. All right, where are we? We got our pan. Here's our plug. We'll put the ratchet right on that thing. Okay. Is the fairing in the way? Oh, we're gonna take off the fairing? I hope not. Okay, all right, I'm having too much fun. All right, here we go. Oh, that's on there. I might have to have some Go-Go Gadget dude strength here in a second. Oh my God. All right. I don't know. I literally can't get it. Hold on. Okay, we're changing our plan. All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whew. Here we go. The big reveal. Yeah. Sometimes, this one doesn't seem to be one of them. Some of these are like magnetic and it'll help catch some of the like metal particles that come out. I don't see any on here. Man, I'm already excited. Yeah, I was pretty, I've been having, maybe trouble isn't like the right word, but I've noticed that shifting has not been as smooth. And I'm like, okay, is it me? Am I just rusty? But we'll definitely see. I think this has a lot to do with it. We're gonna take this out. Supposedly this helps it drain a little better, faster. I guess we'll find out. What does that do? Jeopardy? Yeah. Well, while that's still draining, we are going to, I thought that this would, forget it. We're not gonna use it. Okay. Gonna take our filter off. And this should just twist off. Oh God. Okay. Well, See, this is where, okay. Look, all right, as a woman, I just don't have very strong hands. I need help. I'm gonna tag you in. All right. Oh yeah, there's that. Come on, there we go. Nice. Oh geez, yeah, look. We had to crush that to get it out. All right, so this had a Kawasaki dealer filter on it. We have a K&N filter that we're gonna replace it with. And we'll just take the new one out and put the old one in this box. Like so. Here's the new filter. Okay, so we're gonna take some of our new oil that we're gonna be putting in it and actually take our new filter and dab a little bit of this on the outside of it because it will help seal it on there. So we'll go ahead and do that next. You know, I can't decide. My heart likes this because they're fun to sit on and spin around on. So I'm gonna try and use it. Even though I probably really don't need it at all, and my hair gets caught. Okay. You know what? We are gonna just... I can't even open the... Okay. So we just dipped our finger in the oil. We're just gonna seal it up like that. We can even, if we want to, put just a little bit in there. Just a smidge. Oh, yep, that's about right. Did not mean to do that. Kind of twirl it around. I'm just gonna wipe off the outside because I don't want it to slip when I go to put this new one on. You guys, this is something that is so simple. You really do not need to pay someone to do this unless you seriously just don't have the time of day to do it yourself. This is not something that you should be afraid of doing, especially girls on your motorcycles. Like me, you're probably maybe don't have a lot of hand strength like I don't either. But if you have someone else in your life that can help you out, invite them over and do your oil and get a new filter on. You can do this yourself. This really should not be something that you pay somebody else to do. So we're gonna take some more of our shop rags and we are going to just make sure that the surface where we're gonna put the oil filter on is clean. We're just gonna wipe that off. It's almost impossible to film that, so you guys are just gonna have to, unfortunately, deal with the side profile view here. Making sure to not, and again, shop rags specifically are made so they don't tear as easy as like a regular paper towel, but just be careful that you don't get anything in there on accident and letting anything tear off. Get all our garbage out of the way. All right, put our new filter on. You want to get these as hand tight as you can get it and then like an extra quarter turn after. So I'm still, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, they don't need to be on obnoxiously tight. It's okay. That will hold on there just fine. We're still dripping some of our old oil, so we're just gonna let this sit here and do that for an extra couple of moments. This thing needs a wash really bad. Benefits of living on a gravel road. It also really needs new tires if you are catching any of that, which we do have tires over there in the corner. They have been ordered and they are here, but that is another day's job, not today. We're just gonna do the oil for right now. We could let this drip for forever, but I think we're gonna call it good. The old oil is essentially drained out, so we can put the new in. Important step, we wanna put this back on so that our new oil does not come out. So let's put that back on. All right, ready and, oh no, oh come on. I'm not gonna get the timing right. There we go. Like, there we go. It's in. And we will ratchet. We're gonna move this just over a little bit. Oh no, looks like there must be a crack at the bottom of that. This does not need to be that tight either, as long as it's on there, which that is solid. Perfect, all right, let's go ahead and grab a funnel and our oil and put the new oil in. This has, oh gosh, I can't remember, 2.3 liters. If you have a flexible nose, that would probably be best because this one kind of sucks. Do we have a flexible nose? I'm gonna have to hold it, all right. Okay, ready? There is no magic to this. We're just pouring it in slowly. And that's about it. So I'm just gonna set that down for a second. And I gotta grab the other one. Gosh, my nose. Okay, we're gonna put that down. It's like a balmy, like 52 degrees. So like it's warm for Minnesota, but it's also not warm, so hence the hoodie. All right, quart number 2. I'm so excited to see how this runs after this. So just something to point out, if you do have a window like this, as you're filling it, it is going to fill up and see that? Make it look like it's getting really, really full. So just be mindful of that. It's not. As long as you know how much you're putting in here, that can be deceiving because the oil still has to settle, but it'll look like it'll raise. So just be mindful of that. It's okay. Check. Super. And luckily we have just a shop floor in here, so we don't care too much about what happens. But if you are in a garage where you actually care about the floor, they sell plenty of shop mats that you can use to catch everything if you don't have a concrete floor like we do. We'll put that baby back on. And now that we have successfully drained our old oil, put a new filter on, and put new oil in, we want to turn this guy on and let it run for a few minutes. But we'll go ahead and take it off of the stand so that it can just run level. I'm gonna get a couple things out of the way here. Okay. Put our kickstand down. I always get scared doing this, I don't know why. Yes, my kickstand. Yes, it's down. There we go. Okay, I think we're done with our gloves now, so I can go ahead and take these off. Got our key, I'll turn this guy on. And we'll let it run for a few minutes. Yeah, I can already tell, like the second that it started, that it's, the oil needed to be changed for sure. It already sounds like it's running smoother. I really don't think that I'm like gaslighting myself or making that up. I think it really does. It sounds better already. Put this up and off the kickstand, and what we're gonna wanna watch for is in the oil window, we want this to be halfway. If I can get it straight. That seems about right. What do we got? Halfway? Halfway, sick. My hair keeps getting caught in my ears. All right guys, so that was easy and fast. It's done. It's been like 15-ish minutes, maybe like a little bit more than that, but not a whole lot of time at all. Let's go ahead and take her out and take her for a spin and see how she rides. It definitely, what do I do with my hands? It definitely, up here, down here, I guess we'll find out. Hold. It definitely was a lot smoother. Just felt overall nice. And in comparison, butter is the adjective that I'm coming up with. So it felt really, really nice. So thanks again for joining me, you guys, on this little adventure. Be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that bell notification so that you never miss a ride with us. So until next time, never pay someone to change your oil for you. Just do it yourself. I can take the filter off now. Ow! While it's, yeah. Oh my God, while it's draining. I guess, okay. Anyway, so you have to change the oil in a motorcycle for the same exact reasons as in a car. So we protect you. Solid.